Okay, looks like we're live. What's going on, guys? Been it's been a little bit since I've been on camera. You guys are new around here. My name's Cosmo. Nice to meet you. Let's let Discord know that we're live on YouTube here. Laptop. Oh wow. Okay. Looks like what's his name? Me6 took care of it for me. Here, I'll just put live on YouTube. Everyone. Dang. All right. Cool. Yo, 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 what's up? It's been a little bit. Yeah, let me go back on my face just so we can chill for a second. Um, yeah, yeah. Let me know if the audio is bad or like, I don't know, anything bad's going on. All right, chat's coming in. Cool. So, what are we doing today? That's a really great question. Even though no one asked the question. Um, I have a little set of notes here to kind of keep myself on track. Yeah, the chat's filling up. All right, man. Dev stream? Yes, we're doing a dev stream. We're doing Mark 14 updates, tweaks, all that stuff. If you guys don't know what the Mark 14 is, I kind of probably should just show you guys. Here we go. Do this and okay. So if we go on mcs.com. Hello from India. Oh, sweet. Hey, want to try live bug hunting? No, you'll have to ask Adam for that or Gavin. Development. All right, and Mark 14 supervision. Cool. So if you guys go on the development page and hit view for the Mark 14 supervision, you'll get taken to the Mark 14, aka supervision. I'm gonna use the names interchangeably, so just know that that is coming. But if you guys don't know what this is, it's like an open source map of open data. We'll go on like some random traffic cameras here. Boom. So yeah, we can basically plot open data to this map. Right now, we've been plotting a lot of traffic camera stuff. We'll go over here. Right, you guys can see a lot of cool cameras. I need to update these icons because I just don't like the way. Did I put this in here? New icons? I did. All right, cool. Because they're okay. They don't fit well with the theme of the map. So yeah, basically open data, right? We have a ton of traffic cameras here. We have Maryland, Virginia, Northern Ireland, I think, or London. Yeah, I need to put all the cameras because we have more cameras than what is being shown. We have cameras in like Canada and stuff too. So we actually add that to the roadmap. All camera list update. So all cameras are included. Missing Canada, North Ire. I'm working on a script to scrape public cameras to integrate. Sweet. Yeah, it is open source. If we go on good old, I mean, you just go on the development page, hit GitHub. Yeah, there you go. Mark 14 supervision. I'll enable 2FA, I promise. There you go. Mark 14 supervision. If you guys haven't seen the repository, you guys can check it out. One thing to note is that this README is from the first version of the project. So like, if you guys go on, I keep just redirecting you to a bunch of links. I'm so sorry. I put out a blog post like 2 days ago about the Mark 14 and a lot of the updates that we've brought to it. And you guys can check out the blog post. It's great. It has a lot of good information about the project, including things about an API that's going to be coming to the project, which is super awesome. But just know that the original project and the one you're seeing currently are completely different code bases. Like I basically just rewrote the entire thing from scratch. I have footage of it, but it's not that good. So I might make a devlog or something, but we'll see. But yeah, just know that there is a pretty radical, code base up here. Um, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff we need to do today, and I guess there's nothing better to do but to get started. Oh, one other thing too is with our map, you guys can see there's a transit ability. So if you guys go on that little thing, there's transit options, and then you can also activate satellite tiles if you want a more geographically accurate rendering of things. But this transit section shows you the current locations of buses in Chicago. It'll update every 30 seconds, I believe. So, oh yeah, you just saw that move over there. But yeah, that's where a bus currently is. There's a bus over here. There's a bus over here. I think, no, the vehicle IDs are not on the buses. So add bids to CPA. All right. So I have not been checking chat at all. I'm gonna install cameras at home for you to see. Thank you. So man, Green's from Morocco. Oh wow. Bro, tell about which programming language you use for hacking. I will answer that question in 2 seconds. This is Solana. Oh, got you. That makes sense. I did not recognize the username at all. What's up, Dr. Wolf? Which programming languages are used for hacking? Scripting, you're answering this question. Yeah. That's very valid. Like, you can become a hacker and just not know any programming languages. You can just do like things like web hacking, not to spit on you, Gavin. But you don't really need to know programming languages for like different areas of hacking. But if you're trying to do malware development, programming is super important. Languages like C and I don't know, NIM. Yeah, Gavin. Yeah, there's some good malware development languages. I mean, I have, there is my YouTube channel, and my YouTube channel does cover a lot of good information about malware development. So if you try to, let's go on playlist, then malware development. Yeah, there's a whole malware development playlist right here on the channel. So you guys can check this out. And there is a malware roadmap that is, if not in here, yeah, there you go. Roadmap to learning malware and how to get started. So that would teach you all the good languages to learn if you guys are wanting to get into malware development. But yeah, for stuff like this, I'll show you guys the code base. Let's go to Mark, seeding to supervision. Just a forewarner, like I forget how to type as soon as I'm streaming. So like my typing for the remainder of this video is just going to be terrible. Let's activate our virtual environment for the MK14. All right, and yeah, so you can see right now, like there's Python in here, and in our templates, there's HTML. So I mean, pi main. Yeah, if we go to our second code base here, right? It's a lot of JavaScript in here, HTML, stuff like that. Yeah. Python. I think I already said that. Imagine you just click on a random camera, you see it opens up your webcam. Like I want to add like IP cameras and stuff too. We'll add that IP cameras. If there are any recommendations of stuff you want to see on the map, let me know, because I do want to add airplanes. We used to have airplanes on the original version of Supervision. You guys can see right here, like these airplanes that we had plotted. Yeah. So we're going to bring this back eventually. That's something I definitely want to bring. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff. The geolocation thing I need to bring back. Let me actually update the roadmap so we kind of know everything we want to do. So the geolocation thing is important because basically I want when you open the map, I want the like the map to like by default go to wherever your location is, so that way you can see like the cameras around you, if that makes sense. Obviously it's going to be a little pop-up like, can we access your location to do blah blah blah. I'm not going to do anything with the data. Doesn't benefit me at all. But I think it would be cool for you to open the map and then you can immediately see like the cameras around you and the transit around you, stuff like that. So I think that would be really cool. So that's something we're going to implement. System internals is pretty important for any kind of low level hacking, most definitely. Learning Python right now, would you say is a good start, or should I switch up? Nah, learn Python. Python was my second language. I think Visual Basic was my first. Don't learn that. Nice flag behind you. 5'9" hack. Yeah, from Mr. Robot. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I think that would be cool to have the geolocation pop up for whatever we're working on. Is there anything else that I probably am missing? Geolocation. We have ideas to the CTA buses. Um, oh, the cluster colors. Yeah, cluster colors. My first language is Windows badge. Love that. Love that. Um, I wrote something down that I wanted to add, but I honestly can't read it. This DB links, I think. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, if I can't remember, it probably wasn't important, right? Also, make trajectory of the video camera while zooming. Oh, what do you mean? All right, let's turn transit off for now. And let's go back to the cooler tile set, the Cosmodium CS tile set. Um, yeah, so we're going to need to update these icons because these are pissing me off. I'm just going to pick something random to work on. But the last thing I want to show you guys before we dive too far deep into this thing is you guys, there's an API for this actually. So you guys can actually follow along with the blog post, which is right here. And you guys can see that you guys can actually pull up the location of, I think these are the buses. Yeah. So I'll just do it real quick so you guys can see. So curl http marks.cosmodium.cs.com/mark 14/API/transit. So if you curl this, don't all do it at once. Okay, let me make something incredibly clear to you guys. This project just got uploaded. Like it's like on this like crappy VPS somewhere, and it's running this. Like we don't have HTTPS yet, much less things like Cloudflare and all this other stuff to support like you guys constantly like curling the website and stuff. So don't DDoS me. Just look at the project and enjoy the fact that eventually you guys will have an API for this. But until then, we're not going to set that up. But yeah, you guys can see it just pulled this data for the longitude, latitude, and vehicle IDs of all these buses in Chicago. This data is going to change as we go forward, but just know that that's going to be there. All right. The next thing I wanted to show you guys is curl http marks cosmodiumcs.com/mark 14/static cameras, which use Maryland.json. And you guys can get the current locations of cameras in Maryland. I think Virginia might also be up here, but I think it's like .geo.json or something. Virginia .geo.json, yeah. So yeah, there's no clear structure to this yet, just so you guys know, but know that eventually, the API for supervision will be like a centralized API for you guys to use in order to like have all the data in one spot, if that makes sense. So yeah, it would be pretty cool. So that if you guys want to use camera data, you guys can use it. Or if you guys want to access bus locations, you guys can do that too. So it should be pretty cool dynamic. Let me read the chat. For example, if you want to make for trace location, so which program is best? I'll just say Python. Which Linux distro are used in bus screens? I saw failure upload NFS server. I have no idea. No idea. I'm not from Chicago. That rack. I sent an idea to Discord. I think I see a ping in Discord. All right, here, I'll show you guys the idea. Like this. Oh, is this like, got you. Like the path it's been traveling? Oh. Oh, I see. Like pass, like the like if it started here and it's going here, you want to see like the line. Is that what you're saying? Let me know if that's what you're saying. But I would have to keep like a memory record of like the previous location to the next location and then have it go across the routes. I don't know, I think it's possible. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Here, I'll write it down. I don't know how much I want to implement that because it feels like a headache. But um, bus CTA um travel pass might be interesting. Oh, like a clone showing where it's facing. Oh, is that what you're trying to say? Got you. Slash direction of travel. I think that's in the data. I don't know. I'm not gonna leak the API key, so I'll check that out on my own time. Um, but yeah, that's basically all the progress we've made up until this point. So something I really need to do is one, we need to sync the VPS code with the code on the repo because they're two complete not completely different code bases, but they're pretty different code bases. And I don't want to um I want to sync everything up to the GitHub because the GitHub right now is a little bit different than the web server code because the web server code is pushing all this stuff through Nginx. It has like a reverse proxy. Shout out Mati, he helped me out with setting that up. But there's a reverse proxy, there's some Nginx configs and stuff that's on the virtual private server and it's not on the repo. So I want to sync everything to one code base and then eventually set up deployments. Did I put that on the code base or not? GitHub deployments, I did. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's something we're also going to have to throw out into there. Um, but yeah, cool. I guess there's nothing else to do but to get started. So that's what we're gonna do. Um, I either want to do the code base first or set up the it's like a camera's field view. Ah, I see. So here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Okay, I think you guys are confused a little bit on something. Um, just so you guys know, not all the data on here is cameras, right? It's there are cameras on here, right? There's all the traffic cameras that I've put into here so far. Well, I've automated that part. Obviously, I didn't manually go through every camera and plot it, but there's the camera data, and then separately there's transit data, and transit is like the current locations of those buses. So basically, like if it's connected to the internet in some manner, and we can get like a geolocation of that thing, it will be on the map basically. So like we don't have access to like the cameras on the buses, for example, but we do have access to the location of the buses, and that's what we're plotting onto the map. Just to be clear, so that we don't have access to like bus cameras. Um, and to also put this out there, yes, this is like legal. This is completely a fine thing to do. All this data is open data. It's all being accessed through an API or respective APIs and locations and stuff. So I'm just putting it all into one project. It's not like some crazy thing I'm doing or something. But yeah, just to kind of put that out there as a disclaimer. Um, but yeah, cool. Let's keep going on this. I'm gonna quickly check something on my phone, and then okay, cool. All right, sweet. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to need to no. Um, let's go ahead and access the virtual private server. All right, and nope, that's not working. Um, sorry, I know I'm still on my base. I'll move it back to the screen in a second. Okay, cool. So sweet. All right, so there's a supervision here, but I'm pretty sure if we sudo bash And I mean, if anyone can access those cameras even without supervision, I would assume it's legal to do something like this. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, entirely correct. We're just centralizing it into one project, and making it easier to, access all these different APIs into one central focal point, if that makes sense. CD2 var www HTML. Let me make this look bigger. And yeah, so there you go. You see this Mark 14 supervision? That's the actual code base right here. And we need to pull this down. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll, over here is cd into resources, because I think that's being get ignored. Yeah, cool. So what we'll do is scp tech r roots at moon. Which distro is best for hacking? I guess Kali, but it really comes down to preference. Oh yeah, see, Duckling said the exact same thing verbatim. Yeah, it literally comes down to preference. Like, I mean, I guess Kali, but I'm using Linux Mint, and like people like John Hammond and Live Overflow have like been using Ubuntu for like most of their videos. So like, and then if you do malware, I guess Windows, so it kind of depends on like what you're doing. But generally speaking, I guess the preference is Kali. Bar www HTML Mark 14 supervision. I'm going to open up new terminal real quick. Pass list. Do I have the? I do. Okay, I'm going to do this on my. I'm not going to show my screen for a second, just to make sure I don't like accidentally leak my password to my virtual private server. Okay. Yeah, just give me a second, guys. Just trust. All right, cool. There you go. We're back. Cool. All right, so that should have brought everything down. So if we list, there's the Mark 14, and we'll just call this Mark 14 supervision to BPS code base. All right, there you go. So is CompTIA Linux Plus worth it? I don't know. I learned Linux just by using the operating system. Worth as a beginner to cyber CCNA. I mean, if you're like trying to go career wise, but like, I don't know. I feel like you don't have to like dive like head deep into like certs and courses, especially if you're a beginner. Just kind of just like, just learn. I know that's kind of vague, but like here, like YouTube customercs.com. Like I learned Linux because I just ran it as like a main for the past like 4 or 5 years by now. Here, playlist, and then is there like a Linux? There you go, people playing with Linux. So yeah, I mean, I have like a little Linux series of tutorials if you want to like learn how to use Linux. But like, I don't know, depends on what you guys want to do, because you guys say hacking, right? But I think it's easy to forget how big like the world of hacking and cybersecurity is. Like there's so much, like you can go into like forensics and blue teaming and web hacking and malware development and offensive development, all these other areas. So it really depends, I guess. If you're a little more specific, I can help you out a little bit more. I'm running Ubuntu and Arch. What interesting to run both on my 2 PCs. I study physics but want to switch to cyber. Okay. As long as you're confident and that's something that you want to do, then go for it, dude. I see no reason why to limit yourself or anything like that. All right, what are we doing? Let's get this okay, this is what we're doing. Right? Hashtag doing. Cool. So sync the working code base with the broken web code. So in order to do this, we got the code base down, and we just need to pull it up, to be entirely honest. So project files, let's go into resources. Thanks. Yeah, of course. Where's the VPS code base? Okay. And then the first thing we need to do is check out the main.py. We're going to add this to our menu, right? Cool. Sweet. So yeah, we'll switch in between back and forth of those two, because that's basically the main code base. So what are the main changes we made to the VPS code base? I see this. Let's go ahead, yank that, and replace that up here. So static folder slash MK14 static add the config application root is MK14. Okay. The code's already on the GitHub. Or actually, before I make any changes, okay, yeah, let's save this right here. And what I'm going to do is just git pull, make sure I have everything, and then git update stable. Okay, so that should do everything. Let's just check the repository real quick. Stable. All right, cool. Stable code base. I didn't push anything crazy up to the GitHub. Nice. Sysgerm. Yo, what's up, dude? Oh, I just realized, my fault. Let me put this back onto my screen. But yeah, let me know if you guys can't see anything. I don't know. It's easy for me to forget because I'm not like looking at the you know, the OBS display and stuff. Okay, let's get back to work. So did I leave? Where am I? Oh yeah, I meant to. Okay, stay on Vim main, because all right. So now that the code base is actually updated, let's get crazy. Let's get crack-lacking. We're going to need to replace all this code up here with the base from the virtual private server. How have I been? I've been good, dude. I've been good. I've been working a lot behind the scenes. As you can tell, I mean, there's a freaking website for supervision now. Jimi Hendrix laugh. How have you been? How's stuff been working with you? You working on anything cool? So the app should now support this. The thing is too, we're going to need to make a like dev environment for supervision now, because since we're synchronizing the code base, the code on our computer that we have locally is going to work a little differently than the code that's going to work on the virtual private server, because our code locally is going to be expecting the slash MK14 path and some other reverse proxy stuff that's being handled by Nginx. So we're probably going to need to make some sort of dev environment. I'm not sure. We'll see how the code works when we run it locally, but I'm just kind of putting that out there into the universe so I don't forget. So what's next? Um, we need to import file.sun directories imported not used. Okay. Um, we'll fix that in our base right here. So, okay, we actually don't need to update that because it's being handled. Request is imported but not used. XML data is imported but not used. Nice. Good to know. Good to know. We're just kind of cleaning the code base up. So what's next? What else do we do? We got rid of the main root for the index to HTML and instead kept it for the Mark 14. I might have to no, because yeah, okay. No, I see why I did that. Yeah, okay. All right, so where's the main root then? Cool. We will. Oh, that's why it's not working. Because we need to port this over too, right? Did I not port that over in the other version of the code? No, I didn't. Interesting. All right, well, that's probably why the cameras aren't working then, or why the other locations haven't been shown. Mark 14, uh, we'll just return here 0, B down, $, yank, shift paste. Okay, B down, GC. So, yeah, that is going to be a weird. Actually, let's comment this out just so we know. Was here before changes. So we know we can revert back to that. All right, so we can delete this then. And yeah, okay, that looks like it makes sense. So the website looks great. I've been good working on some small things. You'll see soon. Word. Looking forward. Kind of dumb question, but what's your favorite font? Mine is the Gonzalez. I love Cascadia Code. It's a Microsoft font. Cascadia Code. Yeah, Cascadia Code. It's the one that my computer uses for pretty much everything. um, but yeah, it has some good font ligatures too and stuff, which is nice. I need to set those up in what do you call that? Yeah, I need to set it up in Neovim. I don't know how to do that though. Font ligatures Neovim. Send the font that the terminal uses with ligature support. The config got a typo. It's about not about Neovim, but your terminal. Got you. Preferences. How do you know? Profiles, default. Show title bar, company selection. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Can we do it? Enable ligatures in Terminator. Oh. For support provided by BTE. All right. Yeah. I don't know. We're going on a rabbit hole. I'm sorry, guys. Back to the back to the actual project. But yeah, that's definitely something I want to work with. Yeah, right now this is oh, is this the local code? Yeah. Locally, I didn't want to spam requests to The CTA. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So what we're going to do is, I don't know, we'll just keep going, I guess. I don't know. I'm just going in circles. So we have this transit code, and the transit code should be pretty much the same exact code. Um, yeah, because this right here is for the transit API, and I don't think I made any changes to that code base. I see some exceptions here. Did I include those? Yep. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much untouched by mankind. And then the last thing we have here is the app.run. Um, so that should be at the end, and we'll comment that out. Cool. What the heck is you talking about? Say it. Okay, cool. So that's all done and dusted. Let's go ahead and check out what we need to do for the other code base. So it should be slash templates and then index.html. All right, and there you go. So I don't think I actually included this in our index.html. Did we? No, we did. Okay, sweet. Um, cool. So I don't think there's much change that happened to this end of the code base. Icons stay pretty much the same. Camera clusters, we're going to need to change the colors for that, but for now, that's fine. We also might need to consider clustering the transit data because if we have a lot, it's going to make the map pretty slow. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Parse JSON, GeoJSON. I don't know how much change actually went into the HTML code. Oh, this stuff. So locations. Yeah, this is the reason why it's only loading Maryland, London, Virginia on the map. So we need to make sure that in our actual code base, we're not doing that. We're having the code be loaded in by, what do you call it? Um, Flask. Yeah, there you go. Cool. So for location and camera locations, parse GL like this. Okay, so yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah. And that's why we parse in the camera locations into the actual code base. So let's make sure we're still doing that in the main index. Camera list equals camera files stack cameras, and then perfect. Okay. So in theory, this all should run perfectly fine. So let's go down here. Box activate the Mark 14, and then Python 3 make.py. Oh, whoops. Wrong directory. Okay. Yeah. So if we go on to localhost, not found, that's fine, because if we do slash Mark 14. Okay. So that's progress. It's probably given a 404 because we need to set this up so like I don't know. I might have to set up like an Ubuntu server or something, or get Nginx running on my computer. Cause if we go into Vim, etc., Nginx, sites available, then you can see we have a marks.config. And yeah, so let's open this. So yeah, this is the config. We'll actually need to, here, let's do this. Cat, and then at the end, we'll do the marks, that config. There you go. And then copy this. Because yeah, we're gonna need this in our here, project view. Where are we right now? Are we still in? All right, let's go into resources, and then %. We'll just do marks.conf. There you go. And then paste all that in here. Cool. Because we're going to need that. I keep saving it and quitting. I don't need to do that for the record. But yeah, we're going to need that structure when we get to the hold on, when we get to the, oh yeah, when we build an Nginx environment. I'm curious though, should I do that locally or should I just build a virtual machine for that? But I don't want to I don't have to develop a virtual machine for this, especially on like an Ubuntu server virtual machine. That'll be so I'll probably just do it locally. Do we have Nginx? How do you install? Yeah, so we're probably going to need that. Here, let's see real quick because the transit data should be working though. Yep. All right, perfect. Just so you guys know, in this local instance, we're not actually pulling real transit data. We're just generating some random values just to make sure that the data works. It's not these aren't actual locations of anything. It's just to make sure that hey, this works, that works. That's it. But we already know that the transit data works because it works on the actual virtual private instance. Okay. Do what's more convenient. Yep, we're doing it locally. All right, that's all you had to say. Sudo apt install nginx. I'm pretty sure that's how you do it. Okay. Nice. All right, and so let's move to a new environment. All right, so if we cd into var html, here sudo bash. Okay, so we're going to, I don't think I have that enabled, do I? Nope. Okay. I forgot my aliases are only for my main account and not for my root directory. Cannot remove that because it's a directory. Oh, I forgot the R. Whoops. There you go. And then we're also going to remove the index.html because that's that default Ubuntu one. All right, cool. So with this, we're going to need to here. Let's do sudo copy fr /mark14 to var html. And then what we're going to do is here, if we project, ooh, what we're looking for, marks.config. There you go. So we're going to take this quote plus y, keep that in our clipboard because when you dim, etc. Nginx sites enabled, and then %, marks.config, and then just paste this little guy in here. All right, so if we make their cdn, just so we don't get any errors in here. All right, so that should be the exact same configuration as the virtual private server. What am I coding? What's up, dude? I am fixing, or I guess we're basically coding a giant open data map of cameras in bus locations and stuff. You can see I don't know why I chose Virginia cameras. Virginia cameras suck. Here, I'll show you a better camera because this is awful. We gotta show them like the cool cameras. I like the ones on the train here. So let's go. There you go. It's basically a giant map. You played Watch Dogs before, and you can like access the cameras and stuff. That's basically what we're doing. We're making Watch Dogs in real life. That's what we're doing. That's how I'm going to describe it to people. Um, I really like this camera view. Actually, it's a really nice one. It's so cool. Yeah, you can check it out. It's on our website here. I'll drop the link to the project in here. All right. So we need to fix. Okay, no, we set up. Okay, hold on. Okay. We set up the virtual private server instance locally. Like what we have running on the web right now is running locally on our machine. So we should be able to link the Marks config file so that way it sets up the reverse proxy that it can access the MK14 supervision. So when we run supervision on our computer, it will work. I guess. I don't know. We'll try it. All right. So sudo lns etc nginx sites enabled, and then marks.config to etc nginx sites available, and then marks .config. Okay, so if we do service nginx config test, we're okay. So if we just restart. All right. All right, the oil of the internet. Yes, it is. It's in America over here. Honestly, with the new brain implant thingy Elon Musk created, we might actually get closer and closer to Watch Dogs. I don't know if I should be scared or happy. Both. Because here's the thing though. Like everyone talks about like new tech, right? But like as like cybersecurity people, like we need to think about like the type of like attack landscape that will create. You imagine having a brain implant that gets hacked by like China or something? That's crazy. That's insane. Your brain getting hacked. Like just think about that. Like all like the Apple Vision, for example. If someone got remote access into your Apple Vision, how like uncomfortable that would be. Like they see everything you see. They have like a generic landscape of your entire household and like what you're watching. You imagine injecting like video like feeds into like what you're seeing, just hijacking like whatever virtual reality. I don't know, bro. I'm just saying. It's the future of hacking, man. I'm telling you. All right. What were we working on? Nginx. It failed. Why did it fail? It's the config said it was fine. The config literally said it was fine. The config had no issues at all. Okay, but why? Why did you fail to start this? You give me no information at all. I love networking. When I think of fun, that's what I think of networking. So if we were to go back onto localhost and go back. Okay, if we go to localhost, it just says index of this. Oh, I know why. Sudo Apache 2 stop. Oh, service, I meant. Okay. That's probably why. And then sudo service nginx start. Boom. Let's go. So if we were to go on localhost /MK14 4 not found. Nice, 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 nice. Honestly, with the new, be for real, it would be more sus if it works the first time rather than crashing. Not for real. I am not that into cybersecurity, but I want to get more into it every time something new comes out. I think the exact same way thinking about security concerns. Exactly, exactly. Maybe it'd be like playing Cyberpunk 20. It probably would, yeah. All right. So what's the error again? Sudo apt. We're just gonna remove Apache 2. I feel like it's just gonna give us more errors than we need. Yep, just delete Apache 2. We don't need it. Nginx. All right. Uh, sudo. I'm already sudo. Service Apache 2. Nope. Sorry. Nginx start. Okay. And actually here, let's do a quick config test. And it says it's okay. See, this is the thing. It says it's okay. There's nothing wrong with the config. Restart. Okay. So if we go on to our browser, why is there no Mark 14? We go here, it works fine. Can we do slash cdn? We know the rest of the configs for it. Forbidden. Oh, ch mod I don't know, plus r cdn. I don't know what I'm doing. I honestly just go on stream and pretend to know what I'm doing. It'd be cool if we use the Shodan API. Yes, I have been really wanting to do that. And I have a Shodan API key and all that. I just have not gone through the work of finding IP cameras. But that is something I will do. In fact, I will write that down. Shodan integration. Okay. Here, water break. But yeah, not only Shodan for the cameras, but also just for the locations of internet connected devices. So on Shodan, you can see things like boats. Like here, let me see if I can show you guys real quick. If I go on a terminal, let's just do Kaja here. Nope, sorry, not Kaja. Nemo here. I'm a little used to Parrot at times. Like I'll just forget what operating system I'm on. If we go on to assets, and there should be a boats somewhere. Is there not? Did I lose that picture? Chicago. I saw the picture not too long ago though. Where did I see it? Yeah, well, I don't have it anymore. Here, I'll find it for you guys. I'll find it for you guys. Because it's important to what I'm trying to say. All right, YouTube. I want me to watch my own content. Damn, my hair in the room looked crazy back then. Here. Where can I find this dude? All right, I don't know. Let's see if we can find like what do you call it? Boats. Shodan. That was probably boats. Shodan API. Here, let's just go on Shodan. Shodan.io. It's probably like on here somewhere. Images. I'm about to log in. Okay, let's log in real quick. Okay, let's go back. What is the name of the program you wrote your roadmap on? The what I did my roadmap on? Oh, Obsidian. This is Obsidian. I actually have an Obsidian theme, guys. Actually, if you go on to Appearance and Manage, you guys can search up Blue, Protocol Blue right there. Protocol Blue by yours truly, Blue Cosmo. You guys can put this theme on your Obsidian if you guys want to, try it out. My theme. Yeah, it is on the Obsidian store. Cool. 2,000 people. That's awesome. 2,700. Sweet. But yeah, if you guys like Obsidian, you guys can try it out. So we give the link of Cosmo's room tour. Yeah, there's a video on the channel. It's probably like 2 videos ago, I think. Maybe 3. Cool. What were we doing? Yeah, I was trying to show you guys the boats. But I honestly don't know where that photo is. If I find it, I'll show it to you guys. But this is interesting. Just the logins. Are these all remote desktop? Yeah, see something like this, like the webcams. See this? Like this is something. Dang, buffer overflow. Jesus Christ. All right, but you see the camera. Yeah, like this would be something cool to like put onto what do you call it? Supervision. But yeah, there's a boat thing somewhere. I don't know where it is. Um, yeah. All right. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Just know you can see like the geolocation of like boats and of other like things. It's cool. Oh, I actually know where the data might be. Let me check one last area, and if it's not in here, then we're giving up. Go into resources. Where's the old version of supervision? Scope base, old templates, camera. Oh, nope, never mind. Okay. Yep, you guys are just gonna have to deal with it. Sorry. um, cool. Also, yeah, I'm a little sick right now. I don't know if like that was apparent and how like my voice might be a little bit more raspy than usual. Though my voice is a pretty low and rumbly voice all the time. All right, what were we working on? Right, synchronizing the code base, trying to get the excuse me, VPS to work. So, or not the VPS to work, but the local instance of the code base to work. Service Nginx restart, MK14, blah blah blah. All right, you know what? That's not important. What is important is getting the. So if we run our code, well, first of all, we need to go in here. Into Mark 1 for supervision. Then yeah, can we I want to just pip install those things, right? Because if I run the main.py, yeah. So let's go ahead and create a virtual environment. So pip, how do you make virtual environments again? Because I use Box. I don't use the normal virtual environment. Software make, then Python. Geeks for Geeks. I trust Geeks for Geeks. I feel like they know their stuff. Okay. TechM. Okay, that's what it is. And then a slash vent directory. And then you should be able to activate it. So Python 3 tag m venv, and then venv. And then This is probably not the most secure way to do this. I'm going to be 100% real with you. Um, but we just need to get it working for now. We'll get all the tweaks, you know, cleaned up later. All right. Pip pip3 install type R requirements.text. I don't know why that backtick is there. Okay. And then Python 3 main.py. Okay. I just need to get the code base working, like in this local environment, just to make sure. Okay, so if we go on slash MK14, 44 not found. Why? Oh, you're right. You're right. I didn't activate the environment at all. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at this point. We already installed all the packages. Yeah, kind of forgot that. Here, we'll pip. Can you uninstall pip 3 remove tech R? Where is that text? Or is it uninstall? Okay. All right. Yeah, I did not mean to run that in root. So let's go back. All right. So here, we'll just do this. We'll just do this. Okay. I don't know why yeah. I don't know why I did all that. That was way more work than it needed to be. Okay. But it's still not working. But if we go on 1:5000 not found. So 5000 slash MK14. There you go. So port 5000 should be being forwarded to all this should be being forwarded right now. Like if we do sudo here like we have the config, right? Cat etc nginx sites enable available marks.config. So server 80 server name marks. Oh, well, that's probably why. If I want to locally host it, here, chat GPT. Your social media and Discord to follow you. They're on the description. Docker would have actually been a pretty good idea, but too late. We're deep into this now. Supervision. All right, so okay, let's get my config. We'll do this. We can get this config. If I want to test nginx locally, do I need to get rid of the, was it the server name? Or replace it? All right. If you want to test nginx locally without the domain name, you can just get rid of it. All right, cool. Just making sure. So if we go to sudo vim etc nginx sites available, and then marks.config. So here we can just get rid of this and then save that. All right, cool. So let's test the code out now. If we go back to our yeah, Python 3 main.py. Okay, let's see if this works now. So that still gets loaded. If we go on the localhost slash MK14. Oh my gosh, dude. I thought we were past this. I thought we were past this. Um sudo nginx config test. Or do I need to add a service? And then restart. Ah. What's going on? What's the error here? What's the oh wait, hold up. I didn't run the Python service. How about now? Nope. Um is that reverse proxy like not good? Um yeah, the reload nginx. Oh yeah, that's what you said. I probably should have just read chat. Um the var MK14 supervision static and the var HTML see it. So, okay. Or replace it with a local IP address. All right. But the thing is like if we do colon 5000, it'll load. Because the server's running. Yeah. So why doesn't it run? Ah man. It's an error on nginx. So sudo vim this. What do you need nginx to test the environment if you can immediately contact the service? So my thinking is right now on the virtual private server, there's the nginx instance running the like on the virtual private server for the web server. And because Python Flask is running on a specific port, we set up a reverse proxy so you can go onto the VPS slash MK14 and it will forward you to that service running on that port. So if you go on, so you can see that like if you go on slash MK14, the proxy pass will pass you to localhost at port 5000. So that's what's happening on this, right? So if you go on just like, if you get rid of the slash, like this is the actual VPS, right? On marks.cosmodiumcs.com. And this is just the normal web server on port 80. But slash mark14 or slash mark14 will take you to port 5000, basically. But it's still on this initial interface, if that makes sense. So right now we're synchronizing, but the code base that's running on the VPS is different than the code base that's running locally. So we need to synchronize the code bases between the virtual private server and our local instance. Yes, but why deploy it in a what deploy it for development? Because I'm testing it out because I don't want to push up broken code to the website, because if the code locally doesn't work, then it's not going to work on the website. unless I'm missing something, like let me know because I really could be missing something. Um, so that's Mark 14. So okay, wait. So if I go back into um main.py, I think there was some other things. So Mark 14, yeah. So this first one needs to be Mark 14 slash API. Oh, yeah, like that. I just keeping this live in the background while I do customize my Obsidian, and I didn't even notice. Yeah, check out the protocol blue theme. I think it'll do you well for Obsidian. Show Nginx log? Yeah, I will. I'm going to. I just need to make sure I'm not missing anything between the local code base and the server code base. All right, so let's check. So we have. Oh, yeah, no, I see what happened. First of all, I actually do need those two back on the initial code base. Though they're not being used yet, they're going to. Then for this static, Mark 14 static, and then Mark 14. And then we have your list files directory. That's not important for this one. So your route is going to be this, Mark 14, or your index, and then your Mark 14 API transit. And then running that. So sudo copy tech r home slash r slash home blue Cosmo marks development marks Mark 14. It showed 404, but I need a 503. Yeah. Oh, it's a problem with Nginx. That's what I was figuring too, but even still, the code base needed to have this update. Bar www HTML, and then yeah. Actually, you can the okay. So Python 3 made that pie. Okay, but yeah, I agree with you. The problem is actually in the internal server error. No such file, static cameras. 500. Okay, this is It's because I ran it outside the directory. CD into Mark 14. Python 3 magnify. There you go. Okay, but yeah, it's still an error on the side of Nginx. Yeah, give me 404 not found. Yeah, let me. Yeah. Let's look at the config. Thanks for getting me started with X34. Yeah, of course, man. It is an incredible tool. So what are we doing again? Nginx, right? So sudo service nginx restart. Also, let me check the config because like it's saying it's working. What was that? What was that journal CTL thing it told us to do? What was that command? What was that? Sudo bash. There it is. You know what, let's run it. Started high performance reverse proxy buzzer finished successfully. It's saying no errors, which is cap, which is straight kizzy. I don't believe it because it's not loading right now. Copy the config. Oh, I did. It's sudo lms etc nginx sites available mark.config to etc nginx sites enabled. Where's that config? Yeah, it already exists, but yeah, it exists because I already did it. RM. I'll do it over. Oh, wait, hold on. The service isn't running. Actually, real quick. Let me do this real quick. Remember this command. Okay, so let's run the Python 3. Okay. Copy in 2 folders. It worked for me. Howdy, what I miss? Not much, honestly. We're just trying to set up a local instance of the virtual private server. It's going great, as you guys can see. Develop server, do not use a protection tool. Yeah, I don't know what it is about the Nginx server, or service. Send config in Discord. You want to try? Sure. Bcat, resources, config, 2x. Cool. I'll just put it in general. Actually, I'll drop it in the. Yeah. So we'll go to Mark 14. Marks.config. Cool. It's in there. You'll need to remove the server name stuff. Just so you know. All right. Um, I'm thinking, and trying to figure out why this code doesn't work. Well, it seems like it's not the code that's not working. It's the instance of Nginx. Did I have to do anything to Nginx to get this to work last time? Service Nginx. Restart. Okay, here you go. There's an error now. Failed to start a high performance web server. Isn't it open failed? All right, hold on. Too many level. Too many levels of symbolic links. Oh, here, quit. RM, RM, tech RF, etc. Nginx, sites available. Okay, hold on. This needs to be site enabled. All right, and then now that we have this set up, we need to redo the symbolic link. So instead of this, we want to do sudo ln tech s slash etc. Nginx sites available marks.config to etc. Nginx sites available, and then the marks.config. We want to do marks.config. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I see what's wrong here. The site's enabled. There you go. All right, so now when we do sudo service nginx config test, fail. All right, so let's see what's wrong. Vim sudo vim etc. Permission denied. I put sudo. What do you mean? It's read only. What? Okay. Sudo rm tech rf. We'll just remove both of them. We're just going to restart because this is ridiculous. Okay, so sudo vim etc. Sites available bars.config. What we're going to do is we're going to copy my config from earlier and paste it in here. We're going to go down, delete this. So no, we'll just comment that. There you go. All right, now we're going to do sudo ln tech as sites available to sites enabled. That looks good. And then sudo service config test. Okay. And then now we can do a restart. Okay. And then the Python 3 main. Okay. So now when we go to our web browser and we go to the local host, refresh, it still doesn't work. Nice. But port 5000 works with the /14. So what in Nginx in our reverse proxy is just not working? And this works too, right? That's CDN maybe. Forbidden, but it's there, I guess. Is there something wrong with that config? Sudo cat etc. With the etc. Nginx sites available marks. Dude, I don't know. All right, let's ask GPT. My config is not working on Nginx locally. Let's say that. Let's see what you got, ChatGPT. Oh, interesting, etc. hosts. But then I wouldn't be able to say the real website. Ensure that Nginx has the necessary permissions. Oh no. Oh yeah, let's go ChatGPT. I'm saying. Um, I'm hitting a wall right now because I know the code isn't necessarily broken. It's Nginx not being able to do this reverse proxy locally. Like we have it working on the web server. Like to be entirely clear, like this is something that works. I just thought if I ported it over, it would work the same way. If I were you, I'd ask Google Bard. I trust ChatGPT with other things, not guides. Okay. Bard. All right, next. Hi, I'm Bard. Nice to meet you, Bard. All right, let's try Bard, see how they work out. So All right. I want to set up a reverse proxy with Nginx for a Python application running on port 5000 when /MK14 is entered after the domain. It works fine on my VPS, but when I try to do a local instance, the code base fails. Can you help? This is my local, etc. Nginx sites available. That's available. Marks.com file. All right. All right, let's see Bard. Can definitely help. Codebase, Nginx. If you comment out the server name directive, make sure you're exiting server using the correct IP. Double check the path in your static file. Like if I go back and we run this and we go into our there you go. So this is the one that works, right? And then if we do, well, we can't even access those files right now because why not ChatGPT? I don't know, someone else suggested it. I'm trying to figure out. Right, this is for the actual code base. We can skip this window. This is getting the API transit okay because that's all through the Python application. So here, let's continue to see what Bard is saying. Where's Bard? Is it curl it? Or 4 not found, yeah. I linked that config to the sites available or site enabled directory. When I go on local host /MK4, I get a 404, but when I go on port 1000, I can see the app. So it must be an error on Nginx. Bring to the correct host. It is sudo cat sites available. All right, we have the listening on port 80, which is correct. Then we have /mark14. for 1.27.0.0.1 host remote. Then we have /Mark14 for the static page, which is just a redirection to the var www.html Mark14 supervision /static. Like, this should be working perfectly fine. It works fine on the VPS. So why is it not working on this machine? It's just a different Linux server or Linux machine, Linux box, whatever you want to call it. I'm getting tired of fighting this. How long has it been? It's been like an hour and a half of stream time. The first half hour was just me talking. So, all right, here's our other option. What we can try doing is pushing the code base to GitHub. But if we push it to GitHub and we pull it down on the server, it could break the the server code base, which would mess up the so like we could go on the VPS and just git pull the latest code. Maybe. What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking? You say you fixed it? Or you think you fixed it? All right. Water break. Water break. Stay hydrated. I noticed you pinned something in Discord, I think. Dang, that is hard to see. Hold on. Here, I'll show chat as well. Send file, blah, blah, blah. Interesting. LMs are not good with multiple prompts. I wouldn't know. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Thank you. Yeah. Copy. All right, so let's go ahead and get back to work. So we're gonna use sudo vim sites available. And oh yeah, I forgot I don't have my configurations here. What we'll do is paste this in. Yeah, damn. Cool. So what you did is basically you still have to listen. You got rid of a lot of the other parameter. You can create a file with common proxy parameters included in here. Paste your proxy parameters into the proxy params file. Got you. So just all this stuff. Interesting. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, let's try this. Quote plus y. We'll save this and then cd right here vim was it proxy params And then let me find my config to paste the stuff into here. So is it just like this, or is it like oh, will I even be able to save this? Yeah, no, hold on. You know. Cool. All right, so I think this is how it's supposed to be done. So config test, if I could type, okay, and restart. So let's go on MK14. So if we go on slash MK14, still give me a 404 not found. Oh wait, hold up. Python 3 made.py. CD into 14. Okay, hold on. Yeah, still. Wait, did that not run? Oh, it did run. Have you made sure everything you use is up to date in the same version using the PPS? I think so. It was like a fresh install of everything. Did a little app update, upgrade, all that stuff. Oh man, this is a war, dude. This is I declare war on this freaking machine. Use localhost. Oh, in the browser. I swear, if that's the error, if what you're saying works, I can't say anything. Wow. I'm just gonna say that I would do something wildly hypothetically illegal. All right, HTTP colon / local host. Yeah, no, same. But if I go on localhost colon 5000 / 514, that will work. Man, what is going on? Does it work for you? I don't know. The same config works on your PC. Maybe I'm hmm. Fit to load 4 not found. Wow. The same config works on your PC, but it just doesn't work on mine because oh wait. I think I might know. This might fix it. Probably I put that in the wrong path, etc. Okay, let's try this. Whoopsies. Include sites enabled on the main config. Boom, etc. Nginx. That's not the right one. Nginx config. Etc. Modules enabled. So it needs to be a sites. Oh my god. Whoops. Always forget. Sudo. We're not in okay. Where is it? Nginx config. Find modules. So it should be sites enabled. Is that what we said? Sites enabled? Yeah. Okay. So config test. Failed. Nice. Nice. Why? Nginx.config. Oh yeah, it's right here. Sites enabled right there. So yeah. Yeah, right there. Sites enabled. Sure has sites enabled. Oh. Okay. Let's do the restart now. And then Python 3 made pi. Oh my god. All right. Tried actually Googling it. Nginx reverse proxy 44. App 1. When access said blah blah blah. Am I doing the proxy pass correctly? Uh try my config in Discord. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna blindly download this. All right, all right, here, let me check something quick. Okay, cool. All right, so what we'll do is we'll move. Okay, I'll move home slash downloads, and then what you call it, nginx config to slash etc nginx sites enabled as marks. All right. Okay, that did not. Here, let's do this instead. Sudo Oh yeah, I moved that to sites enabled. That's not what I meant to do. All right, yeah, I kind of just fucked it up. It's okay. We're just gonna do it again, guys. We're just gonna do it again. All right. So we download the Nginx. So sudo move this to sites available as marks.conf, and then sudo ln both of those. So we sudo vim this. So this is your config. Oh, this is your actual Nginx config. Oh, I thought this was your. I see, I see. Okay, my fault. I misunderstood what you were doing. All right, so sudo sudo move etc. Nginx sites enabled works.config to etc. Nginx.config. All right, and then vim or sudo vim sites available marks.config usage g. Right, and then we can just go on to our previous config and paste it into here. All right. Oh man, this is something, man. This is all right. And then we shouldn't need these either, right? Because all of these got added to that proxy file thing that you did. Let me look at your config again for this one. Yeah, you did this little line right here. Word. Okay, so that should be good, right? Yeah, I shouldn't need any of these. Okay, so sudo service config test fail. Okay, awesome. Why did it fail? Why did it fail? Oh Lord. All right. I actually don't know why it failed. I mean, we could probably just run it and then it will show us the log of why it failed, right? So restart it. All right, and then sudo. So failed to start high proxy, blah blah blah. Config.1 configuration file test failed. Server directive is not allowed in here. Got you. Oh yeah, so that server directive in there won't work. All right. Sudo vim etc. Nginx config. That's not what I meant to do. Wait a second. Did I mess that up? That's probably on me then. Because this should be move etc. Nginx config to etc. sudo etc. Nginx sites available config or the same file. Yep, that was on me then. Sudo vim actually here. We'll just list home downloads. Okay. We're gonna download this config file again. Okay. And then now we're going to move sudo move slash down or slash home Blue Cosmo downloads nginx config into etc nginx config. Oh Lord, that is that is one tight okay. So now if we go back to alt forward environment, so we should be able to do sudo service nginx config test, and it works. Okay. So now, oh my Lord, if we restart and we go to this and refresh, bad gateway. Yes, okay, it works. Oh, it should work because if I run Python 3 main.py, oh my God. Yo, shout out this dude. What's your name? I don't know how to pronounce it. Mahalik? Yo, that took way too long. There you go. All right. Wow. Claps in the chat, everybody. Claps in the chat. Oh my God. All right. Man, I love programming. All site config and the main config. Where's my water bottle? There it is. What's up? What's up? All right. That was a battle. That was a war. Should we keep going now that we have it working? Because we need to get the plots pointed and stuff. Because right now, if we check it out, the only thing that will show up is transit data, right? Transit data? No transit data. Okay. You know what? Progress is progress, guys. Progress is progress, okay? All right. So what's not working with it now? Oh, yeah. It's because is it asking to do /mark14 /mark14? No. So it's just /mark14. Right. So why is the other stuff not working? So /mark14 something's not right here. So there should be a /static/cameras. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, hold on. Quit. Here, sudo vim main.py. If we can you give me some advice? Yeah, you know what? Let's take a break. Little Q&A stuff. Let me answer some of these questions. What's up? I'm a hacker too. Good to know. If this was Windows, I bet everyone everywhere was reboot the machine. We should work in Linux now. An epic word. Yeah, so can you give me some advice about to learn malware? Yeah, I can't read. All right. Advice on learning malware development. I found some difficulty when I was trying to learn the Windows API. Do you have any good resources for that? And about shellcode? Yeah, literally my YouTube channel. If you guys go on YouTube.com/CosmoMCS, if you go on our playlist and then malware development, you'll see right here when the API is easy embedding shellcode. So both of the things you asked for is in this one video. In this video, I teach you how to use the Windows API and how to embed shellcode. So that's like, it's like a 2-in-1 video. So hopefully that's a good video to kind of get you started. But if it's too much if that video is too confusing for you, start at the top of the playlist and just make your way down. In fact, I should move this up a little bit because this video is pretty important. Yeah, I'll move this like right there. And then yeah. Is that for beginners? It's kind of, it's for like intermediate. Like you need to know like C or C++. Um yeah, I would suggest like learning like computer, like learn C or C++ first. C++ is fine. It's a little bit easier to learn, I think. Um at least easier than C, I would say. Um and yeah, learn that and then just make your way through this playlist. And that should help you out a little bit. That would be my key advice, because that's the Windows API is basically just like, it's just copy and paste, and you're just knowing what functions to use. So that video will help you out a lot. That's what I would suggest. But feel free to start from the top and make your way down. There's only like 4 videos before it. But yeah, if you're like really new, watch this roadmap to learning malware video. This will show you from zero to hero what you should learn, generally speaking. Obviously, it's different for everybody, but the key themes that people usually follow will be in that video. And that's just my personal advice. You guys can follow whatever you guys want to follow. There's some functions of like C, some functions of libraries in Windows, C++, like memory, allocate, and other functions are kind of hard to understand. All right, then I'll try to see your videos. All right, yeah, watch those, and with things like that, like then you might want to learn C instead, because Malik and Calic are, is it right? Malik and Cialoc, those are pretty more, or those are relatively more straightforward than some of the other ones. Do you think it will be possible to make a cover for a webcam so that way? Um, this little heart thing is in the way. It's hard to read. Do you think it will be possible to make a cover for webcam so that it's possible to start face recognition? Are you talking about for supervision, like face recognition or like stuff like that, or just like general like webcam, like anti, like OPSEC stuff for your webcam? Um, well, I'm glad we got that working. So it's weird now because now that we're running the code base, sorry, English is 9, that's all good. Don't worry about it. Uh, your content is cool. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. API transit should be working. So let's run the code and see if that works. So Python 3.py, and then if we go, so I'm glad /mark14 is working. But if we go on API transit, URL is not found. Okay. So let's see what's going on here, because there's still some errors going on, but we're closer. We're far closer than where we were before. Sudo vim, etc. Let me see what he did in the nginx config. Oh, so you just ported this into the config directly. Like you just didn't even worry about the site enabled stuff. We get tissue. I think you blow my nose. All right, yeah, I'll be right back. Y'all just sit here. I'm not going anywhere. What do you think the Mark 14 will be used for once it's done? Sure, it's just a map with lots of free data, but could it have other uses in the future? Let me think about that. I'm gonna mute while I blow my nose. Okay, so what do I think it's going to be used for? Honestly, I don't know because it kind of just built it for fun. But I think maybe areas of like it's an open source surveillance tool. It's basically what it is. So I think a lot of I think the API can be useful for people if they're trying to get access to camera data and stuff like that. Or I don't know. But yeah, it's basically just a big open source surveillance tool. So I don't know. It will be interesting to see, I guess. That is interesting. I never really thought about it will be used before. Um, but yeah, I see what you did basically. Flask gets the API request. Yeah. But that's through Flask, right? That's not through Vim main.py. Whoops. So wait, we have slash Mark 14 static, Mark 14. Um camera list. Oh, I guess bar HTML Mark 14 supervision static cameras. Um yeah, real quick, let's do that. Okay. Let's see how this works. I'm wondering now, do I need to add that index back? Vim main.py. Whoops. Sudo. Um isn't malware dev so hard at that level, specifically about making ransomware like even cause no, it's not that hard. It's just I think avoiding antivirus and stuff is harder than the actual screen. Oh, my fault. um I think yeah, I think it's harder to make the malware like not be detected than it is to make the malware, if that makes sense. Um Flask API request, but not down. Check Python. What does Mark 14 mean? Yeah, I don't know if I explained this. I don't know why I like swapping the cameras a lot. So if I always forget, just let me know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, um, the Mark 14 is basically the Mark MK14 is basically a way to denote project progress. So like the Mark 1 was OnlyRat. If you guys know OnlyRat, the popular not the semi-popular project that I made is like the remote access tool that can access Windows like machines and stuff. Then the Mark II was something else, Mark III, Mark IV. So it's just a way to keep track of the progress we've been working on. Here, I can show you. Let's go to like alt 0. So Marks. So yeah, I I guess I'll do this instead. So you guys can see right in here. There's the Mark 1, which was only rat. Then all the way down here is Mark 14, which is super. So it's just like to count projects, if that makes sense. Stone Age. um, but yeah, cool. Let's go back into this. So I think we need to add a route for the index. So, okay, change in the quotes. We're gonna add a slash there, and then we'll just call this index, and then yeah, we'll just do this. All right, you know what? We should probably do this. Python 3 main.py. Actually, hold up. Actually, the MK14, and then now we can do Python 3 main.py. Okay, so up here, and we'll just keep our Vim open for our environment. All right, cool. So let's run this and just pray to God that it works. Okay, no, it doesn't. Why is this not working? Images? Why is it trying to get in images dot layers? Something is not right here. Like the way Iron Man has, yes, that is exactly why. Yes, I love Iron Man. Iron Man is the coolest superhero of all time. So yeah, that's why I took it from Iron Man. Yeah, that's 100%, 100%. Um, I just gave an idea. Oh, my super FBI secrets. Would you recommend for full beginners? What would you recommend for full beginners? Oh, like I have a cybersecurity at school. What I recommend for full beginners, if you're completely new and have no idea what hacking is, um, again, go to my YouTube channel. Like if you go on playlists, there is a how to hack playlist right here. This will take you from zero to hero. Like you can know absolutely nothing to being a pretty decently well put together hacker. I'll show you guys that on our website on the education page. You guys can see. Oh, the stream playing right now. Okay. You guys can see some of the courses that I put out here. So if you guys are trying to get a little bit more competent in anything, check out the courses. By the way, guys, if you guys want to support what I'm doing, definitely check out cosmoscs.com/support. Okay. You guys can donate to our GoFundMe, or you guys can support us monthly for $1. You guys get access to like private videos. It's like Patreon. Think of it as Patreon, but it's like connected with us. But outside of the self plugin, if you guys want to learn some cool stuff, you can also check out our website, and we have some pretty good courses on here regarding different topics in cyberspace. But yeah, if you're absolute beginner, how to hack, I'll probably put this together as a course on the website too. So if you guys want an actual course interface, I can set that up. But yeah, best movies, 100%. R.I.P. Tony Stark. Bro, I cried so hard when I saw that. Oh my god. We just stream all data to a page via WebSockets. Like server events? Maybe. What's wrong with you young people? What do you mean? What's wrong with Iron Man? Iron Man is garbage? What? What? Homie, you trifling, man. I'm not gonna lie. No way you just said that. Iron Man is goated. Man. All right. What were we working on? Oh, this needs to be /Mark14, maybe. Honestly, I have no idea. We're just kind of shooting in the dark right now. No. Why is like nothing else like loading? Like, why does nothing else? Here, let's do debug equals true because I need to see why it's not working. Okay. Um, it's like it's not even trying to load any of the other things. Slash mark 14. Oh, it's the index, isn't it? Um, yeah. Sudo vim templates index.html. Hold on, let me Silver Surfer, my friend. In the comics, yeah, but like both Fantastic Four movies were horrid. You know, what are these movies that give you boost of motivation, teaches you, bro? If you watch Iron Man 1, I probably tonight watch Iron Man 1 and you'll want to build like a mech, like a robot. Or you'll want to get back on your computer and start hacking again. I promise you. It's like watching Mr. Robot. Like you're like, damn, I need to get back to hacking. Like every time I watch Mr. Robot, I'm like, I should work on a project. So it's the same thing. Iron Man is just the movified version of that. I promise you. 100%. Add slash mark 14 to the API. Yeah. Where did I? Yep, there it is, right there. Yep. Mark. See, I knew it was in the index. I knew it. I knew it. Slash mark 14 API transit, and that should do it. Just make sure I didn't miss anything else. This is in the static directory, right? For static, so this should already be loaded. So, all right, let's try this again. So if we refresh, go in transit, still not working. That's fine. That's fine. Why is it not working? Slash API slash transit. Wait, it says 200. Oh, it's working. It's working. Yes. Okay, but why are the cameras not loading? Where are the cameras at? So the transit works. I-56 server for life. My biological father, he had a first issue comic of that. He was really into comic books. All right. So the camera okay, I can't speak English. Transit works. Transit works. It was just a broken index HTML file. That's fine. So why are the cameras not loading? So if we go to for location and camera locations, it's because we need to pass it, right? And then if location ends with blah blah blah. Oh, hold on. Um, it might be mark 14 slash and then mark 14 slash. Okay. Question mark? Okay. Let's try this now. So if we go to refresh, so the transit still works, right? If I like enable transit, there you go. Cameras aren't working, and I'm trying to figure out why. Oh, oh. I know why. I know why. Yep. Um, hold on. Spit main.py, go to the end. How we're parsing in the camera data is like this. So first of all, let's see which one we actually don't need. So I'm pretty sure if we do this and then this and then delete this. Okay. So if we save this, it already reloaded for me. Nice. So let's refresh the page on this end. And this should still work, right? Because it's slash mark 14 and we do transit. It works. Perfect. So the next thing we need to do is, now that we know we only need this page, let's go ahead and add this comment here. And then for both of these, get rid of that comment, save it. So now if we go on to this, yes, yes. Oh my God, dude, that took way too long. How long is the stream? 2 hours? Oh my God. Holy, there you go. All of that to set up a local instance of what's running on our virtual private server. Let's go. Wow. Claps in the chat. Claps in the chat. All right, let me catch up with the chat now. I could be wrong, but Ginger 2 templates are vulnerable to RCE. Yes and no. If you implement it insecurely. What do you know? YouTuber lore, what do you mean by biological father? Touch was made. Because to know you. Yeah, let's not talk about that on YouTube. Here, if you catch me in Discord though, I'm usually in Discord on in the voice channel. So if you're in the server, join the link in the description. But yeah, all right, that's awesome. So we have, and now all the cameras are here, so you guys can see the Canadian cameras. Let's see if we can go on one of these. No camera feed at this time. That's fine. That's fine. Do any of these have camera feeds, or all like the ones out? No camera feed at this time either. Dang, do the Canadians one work though, right? There's got to be one. There's got to be one. I will not rest until there's one camera feed in all of Canada. Maybe we got to go to like outside of Canada. There you go. Yeah, so some cameras are weird. Like some of them do like one picture per like they'll take like a picture every minute and stuff, like a live feed, which is weird. Cosmo, check Discord. Let me see. Make a MK14/API/transit as a server event and thread sending channel. This will greatly reduce the load and you will not have to open a request every time. All right, I will add that to the list of shit to do. Modify transit API to use server as a server event. Cool. It's on the to-do list, man. All right. Well, we did one thing on our to-do list in 2 hours. Oh man, I love programming. I love programming. I love programming. I have to keep telling myself that. Cool. So one last thing we need to do is update the actual code base now that we have everything. So the VPS has been working. The VPS is fine. Now our local instance for development is working. So now we need to sync the local instance with the actual GitHub, if that makes sense. And then we'll be good. Because then we could just pull down code onto a virtual private server and it will work. Fingers crossed. Okay. Let's get to work. We're almost done here, guys. You guys have watched 2 hours of this. I don't know, what are you guys doing? You guys have nothing else to do but to watch me code? Actually, that's not unfair of me to say, because apparently I have 2 hours to do this bull. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this. We're going to go down here. We'll stop the code. And we're basically just going to copy var HTML MK14 in main.py into here. So, and then we'll copy the same thing, but we're going to go into templates /index.html and add it to templates as well. Okay, so now if we vim our main.py, we should have the new code structure for everything. I suggest you save a little time right now on Docker. You know, man, I'm not going to say you're wrong because you're absolutely 100% correct. However, I'm a very lazy developer. um, so let's get rid of this. Oh, did that? Okay, yeah, okay. Request is undefined. Import requests. What was the other one? Import XML to dict, right? Yep, XML to dict. Okay. Oop. So that should work. Random isn't used, but we'll keep it there because we're using it for the commented out section. We don't need this anymore. Just clean up the code a little bit. Get rid of this, and then we'll keep this there. Random gen randomly generated cameras for testing, debugging, and then the rest of this should be fine. We can get rid of this, change to this. All right, and that should greatly. Can you make a GUI to add cameras to the Mark 14 seamlessly? Maybe, but because it's open source, you guys can just like submit the JSON file to the GitHub. Just do like a pull request, you know. Okay. So with that said, let's make sure this code base works. Python 3 main.py. And if we were to go to localhost and refresh, everything works. We have the cameras here now, and if we go enable transit, it might take a second. I don't think I have the London ones. It should be the Chicago cameras. Are the Chicago cameras working? Oh, transit. Is transit working? BIM slash API slash transit. Oh no, it's empty. Why is it empty? Oh, because the camera list is no. Wait, no, that's for transit. CTA buses, vehicle info. Uh, that's weird. That's incredibly weird. Why is that so weird? Is it a error on this code or is it an error on the index.html code? Mark 14 API transit. Also, maybe add a wiggle net. Oh, Dude, that is smart. I didn't even think about that. Wiggle net integration. That is smart. I never would have thought of that. Yeah, to show the Wi-Fi access points, because that, like, with the map here, like we can have, cameras, transit, and all these other items in the menu here. So that would be an awesome thing to add. Thank you for that suggestion. Yeah, that's a really, really cool idea. Ends with so the cameras are working. Slash MK14 API transit. Why are you not working? It might be an error on our end. We might have rate limited ourselves. Yeah, so that's definitely valid to do the server events. You're 100% correct in doing that. Let me just make sure that this works then. Is the server still running? No. Here, Python 3 main.py. Oh wait, but I need to add the yeah. Hold on. Oh, this is the wrong code base. We can get rid of this. All three. Real quick before we do that, we need to go into here and add this. Yeah. Oh no, just delete that. All right, perfect. Cool. Now we can run it. All right, and then this should do it. This should actually work this time. So our testing points. Yep. All right. Cool. Yeah. If you guys are in the Discord, join the Discord. It's funny as hell. All right. Anyway, cool. The code works. I think we just rate limited ourselves with our request, so we're definitely going to need to make a server event, going into the future. So yeah, let's do that, and then after we get this, we're done for today. So, save that and get our here, mn update, synced dev or sync code base. Yeah, synced code bases. Okay, nice. We did that push. So the last thing we need to make sure is if we are still on here. We're still live. Nope, that server. Is this connection still enabled? Oh god. All right, give me a second. Time to close this terminal. I know you guys can't see the screen. I'm just making sure I don't leak my fucking IP address. All right. Because like the VPS will be like, oh, you were last logged in at this IP address. I'm like, okay, why would you? Okay, we're back. So sudo bash. All right, nice. So if we see into var HTML and 15, can we just do like a git pull? Like, would that work? No. Okay, this is what we do then. So we're gonna copy MK14.environment to this directory. And then what we're going to do is rm tech rf the MK14 supervision and then git pull https:// mark14 super. Oh, I'm stupid. HTTPS github.com. Oh my god, .com/cosmodium cosmodiumcs slash mark14 supervision. Oh, sorry, not git pull, git clone. I'm so stupid. Git clone. There you go. And then list. Move.m into mark14 supervision. All right. And then if we refresh the website. Okay. The website still works. Oh wait, yeah, we need to hold on, let me check something. Yeah. Yes, aux grep for main.py, because that one's still running in memory. So how do you kill it? Just like sudo or maybe pkill 32431. That's a process ID, right? I'm not tripping. Okay, cool. That worked. So now if we do no how Python 3 cd mark14. All right, so Python 3 no no, that's how you spell it. No, there you go. My lord, Python 3 main.py and actually real quick, Python 3 main.py. Let's just make sure that the code's working before we set it up as a. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No such file or directory. What do you mean? Ah. Bar HTML supervision. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna can we have working code for like 10 minutes, please? What's wrong? Python 3 main.py. Var HTML mark14 static cameras. Oh, I know why. I know why it's not working. Control Shift X, vim dot get ignore. Get rid of that. All right. And then update cameras added. Okay. Now we'll have to just do. It's okay. It's okay. CD out of here, and we'll just have to do that whole process again. RM took RF. Actually, wait, hold on. Can we CD into mark14 supervision? Get clone. Get pull. Yes, I love Git. Most days I hate Git, but today I love Git. All right. Python 3 main.py. Python 3 main.py. Okay. Now, if we go back on, there you go. There you go. And then it's using this transit data instead, which is fine. I did that purposely, just to be clear. Okay. There you guys go. All right. So now last thing before we're done, no hop hold on, no hop Python 3 main.py and sign. All right. Now, if you go on the website, it's back up and running. Maybe make an app for the Mark 14 so you can see things that are close to you. Yeah, so in the to-do list, we have geolocation. So it'll show you items close to you. So yeah, it's already in the works. Don't worry about that. Yeah, cool. So we finished this. Done. We're done. We can throw this. I don't know if we really need a done list, but it's done. One quick thing is with the server events, bring back PTA data to VPS, just so I can remember to do that. All right, so next time we need to do new icons, and I'd like to set that up if possible. And then yeah, CTA. Actually, I'll leave these here because I'm not doing anything yet. But that's all stuff I want to do. In the meantime, how is this project board plugin? So I'm using Obsidian. And if you want to do like the little highlight stuff, you can go on to the Kanban settings and you can create custom tags. But that's what I did. All right. Enough of that. I'm done for today. It's been fun. It's also been 3 hours. It hasn't been fun. I hated this entire time. Thank you guys for having me out, supporting, sticking with me for the past couple of hours. It's good to be back on stream. It's been a little bit since I have. I'm gonna try to do it more often this these couple of weeks or so while I'm not in some military base and such. Where'd you get the map, by the way? I made it. I made the map. Check out the blog post for the project. It should be somewhere. I talked about it earlier. Just, you know what? I'll show you real quick. I'll just be super quick. Alt 2 here, research, right there. This blog post will throw everything you guys been looking at, how the map was made. It's talked about in that that initial devlog right here. So if you guys want to watch this video, you guys can as well. But again, that's it for me. I'm out of here. Appreciate you guys. Enjoy. And yeah, happy hacking.